Hey guys, it's Victoria, and today I'm going to be talking about what to expect from this class. Introduction to Grammar. First, we'll start with the introductions. My name is Miss Victoria Tipton, and I'm going to be your teacher this semester. I'm looking forward to being your teacher this year. I've always wanted to be a teacher, even when I was your age, so I studied really hard and made good grades at King University. I hope we can get to know each other. Some things about me are, I love to read, I have a dog named Tinkerbell, that's her picture right there, and my favorite food is pizza. I hope this class will not only educate you, but be fun as well. We have a lot of things to cover, but we're going to make learning as interesting and as fun as we can. We are going to be learning basic grammar skills such as forms of speech and how to put words together to make sentences. State standards, speaking and listening. To make sure we satisfy state standards, we are going to make sure we work on strengthening our speaking and listening skills. We have some reading and written work to help with that, but we're also going to introduce some other forms so that we don't get bored in class. We're going to be working in groups from time to time, and this will really help in learning to communicate with others, which will prove to be very important to each of you through your lives. The forms of speech. We'll start the semester out, as mentioned before, by learning various forms of speech. Without knowing these, you cannot be a good speaker. You will learn about nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. We'll identify what each of them means and learn how to tell the difference between them all. You're going to be coming up with your own examples of each category. For example, when we study nouns, you might name cat, boy, girl, or dog as some. Once we get the hang of the words and what category they fall within, you'll actively be putting them together to form sentences. You will learn what combinations of nouns, verbs, and adjectives/adverbs work together to make sentences and what order they normally fall in. Then you will put those sentences together to make short stories. Woo, my favorite part. Short stories! After we are comfortable with knowing our forms of speech and putting them together into sentences and making our short stories, we will practice our speaking skills by reading our stories in front of the class. Each student will get their own time to present their stories and have the full attention of the rest of the class. I'm going to be placing a lot of importance on the giving attention to each student so that we make sure to work on our listening skills. I'll be asking questions about the story and possibly even letting the students themselves ask questions to make sure the class was indeed listening. Groups, the storytelling project. For fun, you will then get to have class time as a group to present your new collaborated story to the class. I'm going to give you complete freedom on how you decide to do this. You can use pictures that you draw to go along with your story presentation. You can do actions, you can act it out, you can do different voices. You might even get really creative and do a short 2 or 3 minute play, or even do it in a song form, and that will completely be up to your group. Next, I'll be talking about tests and quizzes. After we get to the end of our semester, and possibly a few times throughout, you will be taking small quizzes to make sure everyone is grasping the ideas of what we are learning. Yes, I know tests and quizzes are not fun, but sometimes they are necessary to check on the status of where everyone is at and what sections may need work. But I don't want you to worry about them. I'm going to use your classwork and participation to judge the biggest percentage of your grade for the semester. I want to concentrate on making sure everyone learns the skills necessary to become successful speakers and, just as important, great listeners as well. So, in closing, I hope you are looking as forward to this semester as I am. If you have any questions about the material we will cover, make sure you bring them to class that first day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.